What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sports Dad with your breaking news. NCAA Eligibility Center has been merciful and gracious. Because of the ongoing issues with COVID-19, the NCAA has implemented, has executed, they have issued the academic automatic waiver for the class of 2021 through the class of 2023. This is the latest statement that was released from the NCAA Eligibility Center, and it says, given the continuing impact of COVID-19 on the educational environment, the NCAA Eligibility Center has partnered with the NCAA membership to identify the following changes to the initial eligibility certification process for students who initially enrolled full-time in a collegiate institution during the 2021-22 or 2022-23 academic year. If you've been plugged into my channel, you should already be an expert on this because I did a video about this before. What this means is basically that the college entry exam is no longer required. I repeat, the college entry exam is no longer required. This is great news, especially for those kids that don't really test well. I guess in some instances, there is some positives from COVID-19. If you can remember, this was also issued last year as well. However, there's a caveat to it, and there's still an automatic waiver criteria that needs to be met. That's a great segue to actually look at the criteria. So let's take a look at it and break it down. The first bullet point says core course progression 10-7 before starting 7th semester. Second bullet point, 16 core course units in the required subject areas, right? And 2.3 core course GPA, 2.3 or more core course GPA, and proof of graduation. So let's go back to the first bullet point, core course progression of 10-7. So what exactly does that mean? Well, there are 16 core courses, and out of the 16 core courses, before you start the 7th semester or your senior year, you have to have 10 of those core courses completed. Division 2 just simply says 16 core courses units in the required subject areas, 2.2 or higher core course GPA, and proof of graduation. Listen, it doesn't get any better than this. You can leap for joy. However, there are still some colleges that still may ask you, hey, what is your SAT or your ACT score? However, just keep in mind the NCAA has issued the academic automatic waiver. Moving on to my second point, and this is definitely dedicated to those guys that are stuck going on D1 and don't want to give the D2 schools any day of time. I'm here to let you know that you're going to miss out, and do not put all of your eggs in one basket. Hopefully I pronounced his name correctly, but Derece Roberson Jr., former Wayne State football player, has signed a deal with the Arizona Cardinals. Derece Roberson, wide receiver, has signed a deal with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm just going to pause right there and just leave this on the screen for a moment. Listen, it can be done. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket, and don't shun the D2 schools. It's happening at the D2 level, and I'm gonna let you know right now, the D2 schools are looking really, really good. Well, that's it for me, folks. Listen, if you want to know more about recruiting and you want to know what it's like on the inside, make sure you subscribe to my channel, support the channel, and make sure you share this information because nobody's bringing it to you like me, keeping you updated with the latest and the greatest. Sports Dad, and I'm out.